Can you solve this problem? Press pause to try it or continue for the solution. Understanding the problem enables you to assess the credibility of the final answer. X squared plus y squared equals r squared is the general equation of a circle. It has a centre 0, 0 and a radius of length r. So the circle in the problem has a centre 0, 0 and a radius of 4. And x plus y equals 2 is a straight line, where the x and y coordinates add up to 2. So the points 0, 2 and 2, 0 must lie on this line. Clearly there are 2 points of intersection with the circle. There could have been no intersection, or the line could have been a tangent. The sketch also provides a check for the answer. The coordinates lie in quadrants 2 and 4. Solve these simultaneous equations. First, label them 1 and 2. Rearrange equation 2 by subtracting x from both sides to make y the subject. Label as equation 3. Substitute equation 3 into equation 1 to obtain x squared plus 2 minus x all squared equal to 16. 2 minus x all squared is the same as 2 minus x times 2 minus x. To remove the brackets, multiply the first terms in each bracket to obtain 4. Multiply the last terms to obtain plus x squared. Multiply the first and last terms to obtain minus 2x, and the 2 middle terms to obtain minus 2x. Then simplify by adding the 2 terms in x. Substitute and remove the brackets, adding the terms in x squared to simplify. Clearly each term divides by 2. It's not necessary to do this, but it does make future calculations simpler. Since the equation does not factorise easily, use the quadratic formula. Identify the variables to be used in the formula and substitute. A equals 1, B equals negative 2, and C is negative 6, giving x equal to minus negative 2, plus or minus the square root of negative 2 all squared, minus, and within brackets, 4 times 1 times negative 6, all within the square root, all over 2 times 1. Now simplify the equation to obtain x equals 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 minus, and in brackets, negative 24, all over 2. Simplifying the square root, obtaining 2 values for x by adding and subtracting the square root. Working to 2 decimal places to avoid rounding errors. Since the square root of 28 is 5.29, the values of x can be written like this. So x equals 3.65 and negative 1.65. To find the y coordinates, substitute these values into equation 3 and evaluate to give y equal to negative 1.65 and y equal to 3.65. So 1 point of intersection to 1 decimal place is 3.7, negative 1.7, which is represented on the diagram. And the other point of intersection to 1 decimal place is negative 1.7, 3.7, also represented on the diagram. Using the diagram as a check confirms this solution is credible. Just a further thought, would it have made any difference if equation 2 had been rearranged to make x the subject?